still made up of small family farms. So we need to make sure that those technologies are available to all of them.
He spoke on a virtual panel at an event organized by Reuters.
That significant investment in the beginning is very difficult for a lot of small family farms. But even the best of technologies are useless without broadband. And we've got to have that coverage across rural America.
He emphasized the need for expanding and improving broadband coverage.
Our biggest challenge is broadband. We still got 25% of our people that doesn't have broadband coverage, and a huge percentage of the ones that do have it is not reliable. So it's a huge challenge, and we got to figure out how we're going to move forward if we're going to be expected to do business this way extended periods of time.
In recent comments to the National Farmers Union, Deputy Undersecretary for Rural Development Betty Brand says USDA is in full steam pursuit of bringing broadband to rural America.
There's a lot of work ahead of all of us on broadband. But please know that your government understands the need, and we are prioritizing it.
And the program is in its second year, which means
we are just getting started.
This is Stephanie Ho for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C.
Thanks, Stephanie. More of this story can be found on our website, southeastagnet.com. Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine today with a high of 81 to 83, then partly cloudy tonight, low this evening 62 to 66. Partly sunny skies for our Thanksgiving Day Thursday with a high of 82 to 84. And Friday should be a nice day with sunshine and patchy clouds, high on Friday 81 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You need to relax. It's only a drive away. We're talking about Miami Beach, Florida. Yes, that Miami Beach with its 7 miles of beaches, Miami Beach with its international cuisine, Miami Beach with its art and culture. That's right, you could win a hotel stay in Miami Beach and a tank full of gas. But you can only win if you call in and give us your name and phone number. Just call 352-732-8000. That's 352-732-8000. From your friends here at WOCA The Source, paradise is only a drive away.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome to hour number 2 of Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt on a Wednesday, the day before Turkey Day. It's happened, folks. The turkey's in the brine, so it's on. It's on. I welcome into the studio now from On Top of the World and Shalom Park, Robert Colin and Christy Shearer. I said it right?
You said it right.
I got it right. Okay, which microphone are you going to talk into? That one? Okay. Well, let me turn that one up.
Sorry.
Hey,
make sure you get you on the right one. Good. How are you, sir?
Great. You got a great radio voice. I just want to right up
face for radio too.
Face for radio.
Yet they put me on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't understand.
Well,
I don't understand. Robert, you ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we are. We got family coming up, and thank God we don't live in California or someplace where they're going to kick down our doors. Right?
Large number of guests.
I heard an NPR thing where they were talking to the governor of Massachusetts, and somebody asked the governor of Massachusetts, "Are you saying that just like you want people to call neighbors to call on other neighbors?" And she goes, "It's just like if there's a wild party in your neighborhood and you call the police for that. Think of it that way." And I'm thinking, it's a good thing I live in the United States where Florida's located. It's a good thing I live.
So this is a nice transition to why I'm here today, which is to talk about Shalom Park.
Which is a fantastic park.
With all the chaos going on in the world and all the, a lot of stuff I think a lot of your listeners agree with that I don't want to get into politics about, but it's a scary place right now. Thank God we live in Florida. And in Marion County, we have Shalom Park, which is from 8 until 5.
Well, it's daylight to dusk or something like that. Is that usually what it is?
Currently 8 to 5.
8 to 5, okay. Mm-hmm. And COVID-19, all kind of things are being done to make sure that people are safe in Shalom Park and everything.
Right. You're outdoors, so,
right.
and you kind of social distance on your own. It's never like that crowded there.
44 acres. You can definitely social
you
distance.
can social distance.
But and
if you can't, that's a you problem, not a Shalom Park
that's
problem.
Right. That's
Exactly.
right. And you want to be outside and get the vitamin D from the sun. But what we've done with Shalom Park is this beautiful, peaceful place to be and to kind of relax yourself and get your mind focused. But Shalom Park is also becoming a cultural center where we're doing all kinds of really great events. And that's why I brought Christy here, because she's our event manager, to talk about those kind of things that we're doing and just so people are welcome to come, because we are open to the public for free of charge.
I just want to go tomorrow to get away from family. You know, you've been stuck in the house with them in the kitchen and everything. You're doing all the work around Thanksgiving, and then you're like, I got to get away.
You got to walk up some of that turkey,
Shalom
too.
Park is a great alternative to just get away and to be by yourself if you need to. Clear your mind. Mm-hmm. But there's more going on there than that, Christy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. We have, like he mentioned, we are now becoming this cultural hub that we have educational events that we do. We have community events that's open to the public, open to everybody, free of charge. We have our after-hours events that we're doing.
No drinking, just to be clear.
Yeah.
No drinking.
Correct. So after our events that we're doing, we have a new series called Park After Dark. We actually started it last year, and it's been very successful. We always bring in some kind of live entertainment, something fun for people to experience. Shalom Park is an experience. I feel like it's a different experience every time you go there, whether you're going by yourself and experiencing the peace and just the serenity that it offers. But going to an event, we always offer a different experience at all of our events as well.
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
As a good Catholic kid, I have to make this confession.
No, please.
I hadn't been to Shalom Park. I'd lived in Ocala since 2003, 2004. Had never been to Shalom Park. And 3 years ago, I made my first effort into Shalom Park because of a Facebook post. There was, peace rocks or people had painted nice messages. And I was in a time where I needed a nice message. And I thought, today I'm going to go find one of those messages. And don't get me wrong, it took a little sleuthing to find some rocks. But my first foray into Shalom Park was with Ocala Rocks. Mm-hmm. And I've been back probably 100 times since then. Mm-hmm. It's a great, great park, but it all started because I just went to find a peace rock.
And we love Ocala Rocks. They have been at several of our events. They host a rock painting station. They've participated in our Little Leaf event that we do a little bugs rock station for kids to paint bugs on our insects.
It's
they
okay.
were at
You
our
can say
bugs, insects. Well, it's just a range of. Our Nome and Fairy Festival, they also did rocks for that as well. They do bring out rocks regularly and just hide them at the park.
And you got to look for them.
Yeah, you do. They don't make it completely. We did a Father's Day rock hunting, kind of get the dads out with the kids to go look for rocks, and then we offered a prize for the prize Father's Day rock. So they have helped us a lot, and we love working with them. So they're very supportive of the park. But going into our after-hour events, because that's the next events coming up in December. We have several events coming on in December. Park After Dark, we have a Shalom Park Christmas Carol. So we are featuring...
I bet it's going to be fun.
It should be a lot of fun. I think people will enjoy it. And again, it's just a different experience. But we're going to have live entertainment. We have Emily, she's mezzo-soprano, Emily Human, and her husband, Eric Human, which is a composer-pianist. They'll be leading us in some Christmas carols just to get us all in the holiday spirit. And then we go into the feature film of the night. Can you guess what it would be?
Christmas Story.
Carol.
Oh, Christmas Carol. When Ebony, I'm going to see the Ocala Civic Theater's
I heard
version.
they're having that.
This Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
I'm going
I
this
heard
Saturday.
they're
Now, when
having
is this
that.
Christmas Carol event?
This is actually on Thursday, December 17th. We do have a few seats left, or a few, not seats, but space left, because we do limit it for social distancing purposes as well, because everybody's in a more confined area in front of our stage. But we have a huge movie screen. We started another new series called Sunset Cinema. So we have a really big movie screen and sound system that just makes it feel like you're like
It's
right
not your
there.
it's not your everyday park, is what you're saying.
It is not. No, it is not. So that would be December 17th. You can go a Christmas Carol. A Shalom Park
Is there
Christmas Carol.
a cost to this event?
Yes, that one is through. We have partnered with Master of the Possibilities, and our after hours events. We do. We have extra expenses when we throw an after hour event. So and then our Park After Dark series comes with a little extra. We always have some kind of food and beverage that we're serving as well. So that help. $15 per person covers the cost.
Now, can you buy?
Park After Dark?
Because it looks like you're going to do more than just a Christmas Carol Park After Dark.
Correct.
Does each one have to be purchased individually, or is there a chance that there's going to be, like, I could purchase, if there's 6 events, I could purchase a ticket that would get me into all 6 events?
Well, you go to our website and you can go on and purchase because they're all open for purchase now.
Right.
So, but it's not like a package where you hit one and you got all of them. But that's a good idea. Maybe we just do that. And maybe it's a discount if you buy them all at the same time.
Just make it a little easier for you.
Sure.
I would, because something like that, if you have 6 or 8 events at $15 a pop, that's $100 and something. If you offered it for $99, I would buy one of those tickets every day.
Yeah, and you could come to all 4 because we do 4 events.
You do 4
starting in November. Yes.
So if it's $60, if you offered for all 4 events for $50, if you bought it all together, I would buy that.
That's a great idea.
I would buy 2 of them right now for my girlfriend and I right now.
All
Matter
right.
of fact, you need me to buy 4, right? What else is it besides the Christmas Carol? What are the other things coming in for the after hours?
For our after hours event for Park After Dark specifically.
Park After Dark.
So going into January, we have a local musician, Mark Smythe. He will be leading us in S'mores and More. So we're going to have
Mark's a good guy too.
Yeah, we love Mark. So he will be leading us in almost kind of a campfire sing-along. So it will be a smaller group of people. We're not going to have as many people because we're making it a more intimate affair. So we're going to have fire pits. And we're going to have s'mores for people to roast their marshmallows and make s'mores. And Mark will be leading us in
what's the line for that
songs
movie?
by request.
What's the line for that movie? You had me at s'mores.
Perfect.
Mark is really cool because he can play what 1,000 different songs.
He can play anything. I've literally seen him play 4 or 5 different times, and people just walk up and say, "Do you know that?" "Yeah, I know it." Yeah. "Hey, do you know?" "Yeah, sure." Yeah. And I mean obscure stuff. "Hey, you know that?" "Certainly." They throw $5 in there. "Hey, you know that?" "Sure."
His song list is incredible. He sent it to us, and we're like,
"Yeah, most people's song list is like maybe 100 songs."
Yeah,
his is not. His is a karaoke book.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, it really
is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
So you guys are thinking out of the box with Shalom Park. Because it's not, the nature trails and all the work. And by the way, if you ever want to take the best walk in Ocala, and don't get me wrong, walking down 5th Street through the historic district, a really nice walk. But the walk at Shalom Park, it's a really good walk.
They're obviously different. I mean, Shalom Park is about finding peace and being kind of communing with nature a little bit. And we have our labyrinth, which is a beautiful kind of walking trail with different sayings that are along the way that you can read and reflect on nature. So it's a lot different impact on you. You go there if you want to be peaceful and you want to kind of find yourself, and it's a great experience. You can bring your kids and they can run around and have fun as well. But we don't have any playgrounds. It's not a dog park, so.
Are pets allowed or not?
They're not allowed.
Okay, because a lot of people wonder that, but it's service animals only.
Correct.
Service
animals only.
That's right.
So, but yes, on any given day, I actually went by yesterday, and there were people on blankets having either a picnic or just reading books.
It was so beautiful yesterday. It's going to be beautiful today.
Yes.
Tomorrow, Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
81 and sunny.
Yeah.
Friday,
if you have family
81
in town,
and sunny.
If you have family in town and you haven't shared Shalom Park with them yet, bring them by. And
Yeah, because
you can do that.
Because if you take your family, that you're tired of being crammed into your house, and on Friday morning you take them to Shalom, you may get rid of them for 4 or 5 hours.
Exactly. They're going to find their own experience there.
Walking around and walking through the labyrinth and everything, people think, oh, you go to a park, 45 minutes. You could spend 5-6 hours at Shalom Park and never see the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what the amazing thing about that park is.
There's a lot to discover.
You can literally take a Saturday, get there at 11 in the morning, and it's nothing to go, wow, where'd the day go? Because it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and you've been in the park the whole day.
Right, and people like going up to the pond where we have a pond deck, and they feed the fish. And we have huge koi that are in there, which incidentally we lost.
Big old koi.
Yeah, we lost the entire pond in May.
Oh,
It
really?
got sucked into a sinkhole. We fixed that. We restored the pond, restored the liner that's there, and then somebody donated us. They're a koi grower,
koi
and they
farmer.
donated. Yeah, he donated us over 100 of these fish. So it's been really, we've restored it. It's beautiful. The pond's nice and clean again, and so it's been a beautiful experience. But you can go there. You walk through what we call the Enchanted Forest. You go through the olive tree promenade. We have 36 olive trees. So there's so much different things to see, and then you think, if you want to kind of walk around, you say, what the park is, it's not just walking trails. There's a lot of symbolism and intention in it. So
It's very spiritual. The park is very spiritual.
It is. I mean, what's the symbolism of an olive branch? So about peace and life. So there's a lot of different kinds of things there. So we're proud of that, and that's why we kind of opened it up to doing things that are unique experiences, cultural experiences, because Marion County needed even more things to do, especially free things for the family. And free things for anybody. So we did this Fun at the Park series, which we started a number of years ago, which were fun events for all families. We started with Let's Get Buggy, which was learning about beneficial insects. We had thousands of people come a year ago. We did our Noman Ferry Festival last year. We had about 5,000 people come to that. This year we had to draw it all back. We have a May event, which we had to cancel last year, unfortunately. But now we did like a small version of Let's Get Buggy. We're planning again for our Noman Ferry Festival, which hopefully will be bigger.
In February.
And now we've got Sunset Cinemas that what Christy's talking about, where we're doing movie night. I don't think you've talked about
Yeah,
Sunset
no,
Cinemas.
haven't gotten there yet. So Park After Dark is definitely more adult friendly. It doesn't mean you can't bring the kids. If
But
the
it's
kids
more
enjoy,
adult-friendly.
yeah, it's more adult friendly. And our Sunset Cinemas, we thought, well, why don't we introduce, because we had to scale back and could not do our Fun at the Park event. We're like, well, we still want to do something for the families. So we offer now our Sunset Cinema, which is family friendly movies.
Now, is that a free event, or does that come at a cost?
The
as well?
event is free. We charge a $10 parking fee,
I
again, to
understand.
kind of just
Right.
help
So if you have
with
8
our
people in
cost.
the car, that's...
Yeah, 8 people in the car for $10.
Certainly.
That's a pretty good
You got
deal.
8 people in the car in Massachusetts, you're going to jail.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank God we live in Florida. That's
Thank
fine.
God we live in Florida. But,
Exactly.
So when you talk about Sunset Cinema, tell me some of the movies we're talking about.
So our first movie, we played The Spiderwick Chronicles. It was the night before. It was Halloween Eve. So we had a beautiful near full moon.
And it was a near full moon, exactly.
Yes, and it was a beautiful night. We had a great crowd. We had just about 100 people that
And
came.
that's in the stage area in Shalom Park.
We set up this huge inflatable
Right.
screen on the stage, and so everybody just social distances in front of the stage.
Our sound
And-
system's tremendous.
Yeah,
It
we have a
really is.
great sound system, and somebody had mentioned to Robert that it felt like a 4D experience because the sound was so booming, and the movie was based on a lot of outdoor scenes,
Right.
so it felt like they
you
were
were sitting
part of the
outdoors,
movie.
right?
Sitting outdoors
Yeah.
and you saw the moon.
I
and
will
you-
tell you this, though. Wouldn't want to see Friday the 13th.
No.
Wouldn't want to
Again,
see Halloween.
family-friendly movies.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see those movies.
Family-friendly movies. We're going to focus on that.
What movie do we have? No, we have
So the next movie we have will be our December movie, and it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
What day is that?
That is on December 18th. So on
Now,
December.
is that the cartoon How the Grinch Stole
No,
Christmas?
it's
or
the
is that
Jim Carrey one. The Jim
Okay.
Carrey one.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Both great movies.
Yes. So on Thursday, Park After Dark, we have Scrooge. On Friday, Sunset Cinemas, we have The Grinch.
Right.
So the very next day, we
So
have
you
The
got
Grinch.
Bill Murray and Jim Carrey.
No, not Bill Murray.
Oh, so you don't have
It's-
Scrooged.
I'm sorry. No,
Oh,
meaning
a Christmas
Ebenezer
Carol.
Scrooge.
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas Carol. I'm
Because I
sorry.
thought you meant you had the movie
No,
Scrooge. I was
no,
like,
no.
You got Bill Murray and Jim Carrey back to back. That's pretty good.
No, not that one. So
That's December 18th.
that's December 18th. We will have a special appearance by the Grinch as well.
Oh.
We encourage everyone has their holiday pajamas, their Christmas pajamas. Put the kids in the Christmas pajamas. That way when you get home, just put them right to
Well,
bed.
you can go to Kohl's and buy a elf outfit and a pink rabbit outfit from A Christmas Story for adults.
There you
You can come as an
Adults can come
Yeah.
dressed in those as well, but everyone who comes dressed in their holiday pajamas or Christmas pajamas, they get entered into a raffle, and we give out some great
No
prizes.
Red Ryder BB guns allowed. though.
No BB
you
guns,
know why?
no ammo,
You know
no-
why? You can put your eye out.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, true. This is true. So that's our two big events that we have going on, or after our events. We also have our educational series called LEAF, Learn, Explore, Appreciate, and Focus. So that is also December 18th, Friday. That's that morning. And it's, again, a very, that's more on our adult-friendly kind of educational series. Little Leaf is our miniature series, but we typically do those in the summer. And our next one in our Leaf series for the adults in December on the 18th is called December to Remember.
Now, is that a free event?
That is free. It's a daytime event. That is a free event. We have Jessica Pinkowski. She is actually one of our
she's a fitness director at for On Top of the World.
An active aging specialist.
Yeah.
That's how we...
Active aging specialist.
Yeah, we want to keep everybody in our community active.
That's a great way to say that.
Yes. Yes.
I like that because I'm
active
and aging.
True. True.
We're
all aging.
I'm not as active as I want to be, but I'm aging more than I want to be.
We've had people who are executives in different companies come to On Top of the World with no exercise experience. I mean, they've never exercised in their life, and they come there and they're like, I want to change my life. And people like Jessica and Cammie Dennis, who I brought on, get them in shape, get them fit. And then we had one guy who even became a fitness instructor. He had never, all he had ever done was sit behind a desk his career. And then he became a fitness instructor. So it's really kind of how you can transform your life in an environment like that. And like Shalom Park kind of adds to like this benefit to the entire community of saying, how can we improve our lives in Shalom Park's a way? And we're offering all these cultural activities that do it. And Leaf Series is just kind of like a step of education and just more things to do to add value and purpose to your life.
We've sat here and we've talked for about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, and for a lot of people, we're saying Shalom Park, and they know Shalom Park exists. But, I'm amazed at how many people don't know where Shalom Park is.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, she's lived here 2.5 years. Have you ever been to Shalom Park? Where's it at? I'm like, it's off 80th. Where's that? It's amazing, especially on the east side of town.
Sure.
How many people east of the interstate don't really know the advantages or how great Shalom Park is?
Yeah.
I ventured out looking for rocks, or I would have not known.
Something drew you there, and that's some of our events. That's kind of our purpose as well as our events is to people who have never experienced, don't even know Shalom Park exists. If you see this Facebook ad or an ad somewhere else on these events, that might draw them there, and then they discover a whole new.
You can get there
beauty.
You can get there by going down 200 till you get to On Top of the World. Take a right.
Southwest 80th Avenue.
Right, Southwest 80th. Drive down. Shalom Park will be on your left just after you pass Candler Hills and everything.
That's right. It's about 3 miles up on your left.
Or if you want the easy way, come down 40 till you get to Pepe's. Take a left. Take a left.
Westport High School.
Past Westport High School. It's on your right.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
Easy
it's
drive.
It's easy to find, but nobody knows where it is. I like going because I like going and hitting Pepe's.
Yeah.
And then then walking off Pepe's at Shalom Park.
Yeah. Now, and I'll say this, that we're putting all these great events together and all these activities that we're doing really to kind of invite people to Shalom Park and see it. But we also are now offering sponsorship opportunities for businesses. So if there's any businesses out there that are interested in sponsoring some of our events so that people can continue to come for free, we're offering that, and they can get a hold of Christy. How can they get a hold of you?
You can go to our Shalom Park website, and there's an info line on there, so info@shalompark.org. You can reach us that way. It's probably the easiest way. But we're also doing on Facebook and, our social media sites, which we have Instagram and Facebook, so follow us there. That will keep you up to date on any of our events. But we're also in December, so we can continue to do these events and for the community and keep them free of charge. If you can give $1 or $5,
are you hearing that, Kevin Sheely and Tom James at the CEP? Shalom Park.
We met with them.
Shalom Park's looking for business partners.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have a bunch of partners at the CEP.
Yeah.
Put them in touch with Shalom Park. Come on, let's make this happen.
Thank you.
Kevin Sheely, Tom James, let's make it happen.
We met with Kevin, and I've met with Tom. So it's we're there.
And they're very supportive. So yes, they're going to put us in touch with some companies because again, we want to continue to do this for the community, have it free of charge, so people can actually bring the kids, have a fun day.
Somebody tell Frank DeLuca that they're looking for a partner at Shalom Park.
And we have several events or series that they can choose from to take part in.
I mean, it just sounds like there's so much going on at the park.
We do.
It's like Yogi Bear said. So many people, Yogi Bear, the old Yankees catcher, so many people go in there, nobody goes anymore.
Yeah.
That's right. I hadn't heard that one. I know a lot of his slides.
He always used to say that there was a steakhouse in New York. He goes, yeah, so many people go to that restaurant now, nobody goes anymore. So crowded, nobody goes anymore.
That makes sense.
So
he was a great one-liner.
He really was a good one-liner. So we got all this coming up in December. We got the Sunset Cinema, which is on Friday night.
Friday the 18th.
Thursday the 17th.
Park After Dark.
Which is more of a
adult-friendly.
Your kids can come, but
absolutely.
The Friday night movie is
more
definitely family friendly.
Family friendly, absolutely. And again, the Grinch will be there, so get photos with the Grinch and then go enjoy the movie.
And for what it's worth, in January, our Sunset Cinemas will have Goonies, which is a great movie.
Such a great movie.
It is. So
I mean, if you've never seen the Goonies, first off, you need to just move from the United States. just leave now.
Yeah.
Okay, if Donald Trump wins, I'm moving. I wasn't saying that, but if you haven't seen the Goonies, move. Just get out.
Great movie from our
Tell
childhood.
everybody how to get in touch, social media and everything. Again, give them all to them again, so people
follow
don't have
us
an excuse.
on Shalom Park, Facebook or Instagram. Shalom is spelled SHOLOM. You can also follow or visit our website for more information. Again, SHOLOM, Shalom Park. We have everything listed there. We have a list of events, a list of our educational series as well, so you can see what's coming up. And if you need to reach out to us for any reason, we have contact information there.
And you can also go on Facebook. We use that actively as well.
Yes.
Robert, Christy, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting other people know about Shalom Park.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Bad host for not getting there till 3 years ago.
But you've been there. That's most importantly.
Numerous times.
Awesome.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in. Go to Shalom. What is ShalomPark.org?
.org.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes.
ShalomPark.org. SHOLOM.
Right. Or
Facebook. Or Facebook to find out all the latest information on what's happening at one of the greatest secrets in Ocala.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. We'll be right back after this short timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Mall Studios. This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Today in Ag News on the Southeast Ag Net, we told you yesterday that Ag Secretary Sonny Perdue recently discussed rural access to broadband, something he notes is a vital issue that USDA is working on. And according to a story from Stephanie Ho, the reason why is 1/4 of rural America still lacks adequate broadband internet access.
American Farm Bureau Federation President Zippy Duvall says about 1/4 of the population in rural America still does not have access to broadband.
Unfortunately, I think we could experience a situation of the have and have-nots. But a lot of technology comes with a price tag, and the price tag can only be afforded by the larger farms. And really and truly, still in America, we're still made up of small family farms. So we need to make sure that those technologies are available to all of them.
He spoke on a virtual panel at an event organized by Reuters.
That significant investment in the beginning is very difficult for a lot of small family farms. But even the best of technologies are useless without broadband. And we've got to have that coverage across rural America.
He emphasized the need for expanding and improving broadband coverage.
Our biggest challenge is broadband. We still got 25% of our people that doesn't have broadband coverage, and a huge percentage of the ones that do have it is not reliable. So it's a huge challenge, and we got to figure out how we're going to move forward if we're going to be expected to do business this way extended periods of time.
In recent comments to the National Farmers Union,